Yeah, that's a good one. Hello, everybody. This is our live mukbang. We are reviewing Dr. Vaughn's chicken and pasta that she made in the crock pot. This is her second time using a crock pot, and she wants to get our on-air live opinion of the food. I'll also be reviewing, look how professional we are, Paparazzi's, what is this, chocolate cake?
Yeah, this is like a chocolate cake with a German chocolate frosting.
Okay, so Paparazzi is a local bakery shop owned by an African-American woman who is on Sunset, and I would say between Green Bay and Lewis on Sunset. Okay, this is my first time having this live on TV. All right, so.
You mean YouTube?
Oh, YouTube. I keep saying TV. Okay, so this is our first time tasting this. And as we taste this, we also talk about whatever current events that's going on right now. All right, so you tasted it. So let me taste it. All right. Here we go. Okay. Your head is out the camera. There you go. Okay.
Make sure I got a good piece of chicken.
It's not bad. If it was bad, I would say it was bad. What is that? Seasoning. She was laughing at us last time because we was trying to figure out what her seasoning was. Okay, so what'd you say, Mom? My mother tasted it too, and she making her little opinion. What'd you say?
It was kind of cooked a little bit higher.
You can say it loud, Mom. What'd you say?
She said it was cooked a little hard.
Yeah, a little hard.
She liked it, but it was just cooked a little hard.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. Okay.
I like the seasoning. It's different. It's a different seasoning.
I don't know what that is. It's not spicy. What is this? Michelle, what did you do? Okay, let me tell you what I like about it
and
what I don't like about it. Okay. I like the chicken. The chicken is good. The chicken is good. I like the chicken.
I like the seasoning.
It's tender too.
I don't like the texture.
That's it. Maybe because she did it in a crock pot.
The texture's a little thick.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Almost like a dumpling.
The seasoning is good.
That's what I said.
Almost like a dumpling.
Yeah.
But it's good. The taste is good because the seasoning is different.
It's the texture. If it would probably be better if it wasn't in a crock pot.
Maybe so. Like if the
oven.
If the pastas were loose.
If it was in the oven.
Not like what's the word? When they're closely together versus loose.
If it was in the oven, maybe with some breadcrumbs on it or something. The texture. That's what it is.
Okay.
That's what you good. You good at this. You good at this.
Find the right words, but
You good. What's that Coming to America? You good. It was good. That boy good. You good at this, Lenore. That boy good.
Sexual
chocolate. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way.
Okay.
Show them all the beauty they possess inside.
Okay.
Give
didn't
them
sing
a
that
sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children laugh. Remind us how we used to be.
Okay.
I just had to throw that in. That boy is good. That boy is good. Okay. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. It's the texture. It's good. The taste is good. The chicken is good. I don't like the texture.
Right.
I don't like the texture. But the seasoning is
So
good
I
and the
think so.
taste
You're
is
thinking
good.
the way it was prepared differently.
I wouldn't make this in a crock pot again.
Okay, there you go.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
So while we eating this, what's the latest going on? I guess the Democrat convention and Kamala Harris.
Yeah. They did a little special on her tonight about her being at Howard University.
Okay, let's talk about this. Okay.
And she's an AKA.
I'm seeing on my timeline.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of black people. She ain't black. Okay, hold up.
What's the definition of black?
Let's talk about that. So what's... Okay.
They said Obama wasn't black.
So what's black? In your definition, I know what my definition is.
They said years ago.
No, what's your definition of black?
I just want to mention this. Years ago, if you had 1%
right
of black blood in you,
which is not, which makes no sense.
But black.
But what's black? What's black?
Are people saying because her parents were not born in United States?
I don't
because
know.
African American or black.
Because her father was Jamaican, right?
Our heritage, most of us, I thought.
So then
is
Biggie
from
Smalls
Africa.
is not black. Busta Rhymes ain't black. Lauryn Hill ain't black. I mean, anybody who got West Indian.
Biggie Smalls was West Indian, and Busta Rhymes is West Indian.
Yeah, like full West Indian.
Idris, was he born in
yeah, is Idris black? Well, he's British. But he's still black.
He's African. He's
not African American.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's break that down. So there's a difference with black and African American.
Okay.
Right? Is that what they're saying?
Exactly. Because you wouldn't call someone from another country if they didn't have. I guess they're saying because it's African descendant, but not African American. That they're from that country and they're a citizen of that country, you wouldn't say African American,
right? Because
you would say whatever they're from,
British or whatever.
Yeah, if they're from Spain, if they're from
I got that.
Australia.
But what makes a person black? So if Kamala Harris is not black, what is she?
Yeah, what is she?
Because her father is Jamaican.
Yeah, and
her mother is Indian.
Okay,
right? So wouldn't the fact that her father... See, I don't know. You can go a whole bunch of different ways with this. Because there's some people who are mixed descent, who one parent might be one race and the other parent might be another race, but they may not identify as being black.
Oh, okay. Like our friend, we got family friends that... Like
one parent may be Latino, and one parent might be... from Jamaica or something. And they may check the box off as Latino.
Or other.
They
won't say black or African American. They may not consider themselves black. I'm thinking any percent of you from Africa, no matter where part of Africa, if you got a percent of you,
right,
you black.
This is my opinion. When she driving down the street and people look at her and she a black woman. Kamala Harris is black.
Yeah, Tiger Woods had that issue, right?
Tiger Woods is black.
If he running down the street
when he was trying to get into some of those golf courses, they was like, no Negroes here.
Yeah.
So he knows he's black. He don't. But do you have to walk around and be like, I'm black? That's what I'm saying. That's just, I don't know. I just think people get too caught up and too attached to like whatever title that somebody wants to put you on or put you in.
But isn't Orange Nixon saying that she's different, like he did with Obama? Wasn't she born here?
She was born in California.
Anybody born in America?
We don't even want to start with Orange
American.
Nixon.
Wow, that's just another shiny object, though.
That's right. Another shiny object,
yeah, you're right,
to take people's focus away from what's going on in this world.
Now,
speaking of which, I know everybody hate when I say it. I'm not voting for him, but I really believe he's going to win. I know y'all hate when I say that, but
he may win. With all of this,
the bottom line is you shouldn't be concerned. Here's it. This is my take. The bottom line is you should not be so caught up on who is the president, because you're not supposed to be putting your trust in man to that distinct. Some of y'all like almost like y'all gonna die if this man is president again for 4 years. Like you literally can't sleep at night.
Probably move out the country.
Y'all like you like terrified, and it's like why are y'all putting y'all trust in man to that extent to where, and especially black people, when have you ever put your trust so much in a president where we was like there was things that we need to take care of as our own in our own community? I don't care who's president.
Yeah.
Period. And whoever's president, these are our issues, and just because somebody's a Democrat doesn't mean that they're gonna miraculously take care of your issues.
Right. Yeah.
And they, if anything, they take advantage of you and think that you're gonna vote for them because you black.
And any person in the president role still have to deal with the Senate and everybody else.
Yeah.
Before anything is passed or things that get vetoed. So if you got a lot of representatives in the Senate or in the different levels of government that will represent, that community or that whatever that cause is, then you're on your way with trying to make a change.
Right.
No matter who's in office.
I don't know. I just think that people get so wrapped up in politics and they get so wrapped up in who is in control that they keep forgetting that God is the ultimate person that's in control. Ultimate being that is in control.
If you think about
and
it.
if he is, and I ain't trying to be like preachy or whatever, if God is not your road, if that's not your rap, then this message is not for you. I'm talking about people who are believers, who actually believe in Jesus, believe in God, that God. Now, if you are another religion, then whatever your religion say, if you Hindu, if you Muslim, whatever you are, whatever your religion tells you, then I feel like that's what you need to be believing in and not man. You shouldn't be having your trust in man. But for me as a Christian, my belief is in Christ. And so I'm going to always be like, God is in control. And I don't care who's in office. Now, does that mean that you don't go vote because you like, well, God is in office and it doesn't matter and I'm not going to vote? No, you still should vote, because even though you are a spiritual person, you're also human, and you also have human desires and needs. And so a person should vote. To me, this is what you should do. Write down the candidate's name. Do pros and do cons on the candidate. Do all the things you like about the candidate on one side of the paper and all the things you don't like about the candidate on the other side of the paper.
You can also do a write-in though, right?
No, I'm just saying if you want to pick on who you want, who you choose.
But worst case scenario, we have people who still do not like the two.
You can vote for Mickey Mouse if you want to.
You can still exercise your right to vote, which a lot of people died to do for that.
Exactly.
To happen, especially for the women. To write
black people.
That too. I'm just saying for women, that's for later on as well. Write in a candidate. Write in if you want Jesse Jackson, if you want Farrakhan, whoever. Write in somebody, but you exercise that right to vote.
And even if you don't look like the federal level, the local level impacts you directly on who you vote for.
Yeah. Your judges.
Yes. So definitely go out and vote. Dang, you tearing it up, ain't you?
The chicken's good.
Okay, so with all that being said, all that deep thought.
You want to rate this first before you eat the cake?
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, so 1 through 5. 1 through 5. 5 being the highest. She's gotten a 5, right? With the chili.
I think so.
I think that chili was like 5 to me.
Yeah.
So with chili being 5, where do you rate this?
This one will be a little lower. I'm sorry.
Will you give it mine? My mom gives it a...
high. That's
still high, Mom.
You sure?
A 4 is high, Mom.
I thought it was good, except it shouldn't have been cooked, though.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so she thought it was good, but it should have been kept. It should have been cooked what?
Not in the crock pot.
Not in
In
the
a
crock
crock
pot. So
pot.
that texture.
Okay.
For me, a 3.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'll give it a 3. I'm eating the chicken. So if I'm eating your dish and I'm picking the chicken out, just with a few of the pastas, the 3.
Okay, 3. And yours is because why? Why is it not a 5?
The texture of it. I think it's too mushy.
Okay.
Whereas, and if it was cooked in a different
way, like in the oven
the
or
pasta
something.
would have been more loose and like pasta is.
I also say a 3, and because of the texture.
But the
The flavor is good. The chicken is good.
Mm-hmm.
It's the pasta.
Yeah.
The pasta I don't like. I like my pasta a little bit looser and a little bit, it's probably some terms that we don't even know, but
right.
whatever. Okay, so this is the paparazzi cake.
That's a new bakery, and she's known for gourmet popcorn. We bought cheese popcorn mixed with caramel, and she has different flavors of popcorn there. So you should go check out her place. She's on Sunset. I become a regular. I called in yesterday. Now, she said, my sister's teasing me because when she answered the phone, she said, "Is this Lenora?"
She said, "Is this Lenora?"
She said, "Tell your sister."
A place of business.
She said, "Tell your sister."
A place of business said, "Is this Lenora?"
Let me finish. She said she has caller ID. So she knew who I was. This is a chocolate cake that I kept begging them to make again. She made it like a cupcake.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a little bit of German chocolate frosting on top. She made it like a cake this time. So I'm so grateful that they took my request, and her sister, the sister of the as owners, she made one for me today. And
so what's your critique on this?
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of a lot of coconut. So there's times.
Well, that's the German chocolate.
I'm just saying, I love the German chocolate taste, but I don't like a lot of the coconut because it gets caught up in my teeth.
Okay.
But I like the taste of German chocolate, so I still eat it. But the cake is moist.
Mm-hmm.
It's soft. So I would recommend this place because, like Kim said, I'm becoming a regular. I eat her brownies.
On a scale of 1 to 5, this particular cake, not the other stuff you eat, what do you rate this?
This cake is a 5 to me.
Ooh.
That's why I asked her to make it.
Okay.
It's a 5 to me.
For me, I will give it a 4.
And why 4?
It's too rich. If you like rich,
who says it's too rich?
Look,
okay.
that's my thing. It's too black. It's too Kamala. No, just kidding.
No, it's not, because they say she not.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
My mom gives it a 3.
Why you give it a 3, Mom?
I don't know why she doesn't eat chocolate anyway.
She don't even eat chocolate.
She said
chocolate cake is very good. Some of them.
Okay.
So a 3. Okay. I give it a 5.
I say, what did I say? 4?
You said 4.
I do 4. I can't remember what I said. 4. Only because it's too rich. Other than that, it's good. I like it.
Mm-hmm. It's moist.
It's moist. Mm-hmm. Yeah, her stuff is good.
And I believe they're only open Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
But I don't care about no ID. When she called her, she said, "Is this Lenore?"
Yeah, because I come in there all the time and I ask about this cake. So she says she has caller ID, so she knows my number.
Oh, Lord.
So thank you.
So other than that, guys, it's not the only thing. Other thing that's going on in this world is I always tell all of y'all prepare. Y'all see on my little on my Facebook. I'm just telling everybody, just be prepared. Just make sure you stock up, get your house in order, clean out a lot of stuff. Financially, emotionally, spiritually, all of that. Just be prepared, because I just feel like everybody's in this lax mode. Like, oh, soon we'll get back to normal, and life we'll go back to the way things. And I just feel like, nah. I don't feel like, you need to be all nervous, like, oh my God, this is, apocalypse and, things like that. But I think that we've become too comfortable in this country. And I think that what other countries have always been experiencing, it's our time. This is America's time to start feeling that way that other countries have been feeling. So you need to just be ready for it. That's all I'm saying. And that's like you said, getting ready spiritually, emotionally, financially. Make sure you have your food in order. Make sure you have your safety in order.
It's hard to find food sometime, or toiletry items or something. You go to the stores and the whole shelf is.
If you don't,
we're back to that now.
If you don't want a gun, if you're a person that don't like guns, for me personally, I'm gonna be armed and dangerous. Sorry, y'all. But if
we're gonna be turning into the Wild West, y'all, because we scaring the cops away now. Yeah. You got cops that's starting to quit and not come out.
My grandmother carried a gun.
Oh my God!
So I feel like
we're gonna have to cover ourselves.
Well, I feel like my grandmother carried a gun, so
yeah,
guns
she probably wasn't licensed either.
Guns has been
Back
in our family, so. But anyway, they ain't had no license back then.
But she had to point it at a few people when she was walking home.
So
Isn't
I feel like for me personally, I don't have a problem with the right to bear arms.
I don't
But
think she ever used it.
If you the type of person who does, you don't want a gun or something, I told my sister on Amazon they have what they call bear repellent.
What's that?
It's like mace, because mace I think is illegal.
Right.
But bear repellent is not illegal. So you could be walking down the street and a bear could come get you.
Okay. I don't think there's pretty many bears in Lake County.
Look, officer, I thought that a bear was... I carry a can.
Use that in a court of law.
I carry a can of bear repellent.
Lake County.
The
now,
bears...
Wisconsin, maybe.
You look, Your Honor.
He was big, Your Honor. I thought it was a bear.
Your Honor, I carry a can of bear repellent because you never know where a bear can come out. So I carry a can of bear repellent, which is legal. In case a bear comes and tries to attack me. And you can use the bear for coyotes and stuff. See, the bear repellent. You can use that for other things. Coyotes
that
and
come out.
a dog. Some of these dogs.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I don't know about y'all, but all of us was chased by dogs. When we was young, because we walked to school. And I've been chased by many dogs.
I've been on many
cars. And running behind people's fences
kicking while you riding your bike.
And if y'all saw my Woods report, y'all saw recently when we delivering DoorDash, that dog came out the house and ran me around the car. Go back to an old Woods report.
Food in front of them.
Go back to my old Woods report a few months ago. I was delivering the meal to this family, and he was opening. The man was opening the door,
trying to keep him from going out.
And he was trying to keep him from going out, and that dog slipped right past him. And all I did, I had the bag in my hand like this, and that dog ran. There was a long driveway, and I watched that dog come out of the door and run down the driveway. And there wasn't nowhere for me to go.
You had your berry. Your spray.
And all I had that bag of food, and I started running around the car, and he was following me. Thank God he wasn't a vicious dog, but I don't know that.
Sometimes the fear of a dog can hurt your heart.
Y'all, it was like a cartoon. I put that food out in front of that dog's face
I didn't want that.
I put the food out in front of his face like, don't you want to eat this instead of me?
He said nope.
And that dog moved that food away with his head. This the food. He went like this. And still was coming towards me. Like, I don't want that. I want you.
Oh, Lord,
and then that man was like, he don't bite. And I was like, I don't know that.
I always say he don't bite. He got teeth.
So, you
don't know. Just like Judge Million say on the news.
Oh, but that's a good one you just said. If I had that bear repellent, I would have sprayed a nice dog.
How would that hurt them, though? Would that hurt their eyes or just stop them for a little bit? I don't want to blind the dog.
I don't know.
Sometimes you have to holler at the owner. I'm going to spray him if you don't call him off.
Yeah, that was so.
But what if he's a pit bull and get a bite into you?
Yeah, see, nah.
He's getting sprayed.
And it's a dude around here who walks.
Lose the arm.
It's a dude around here who walks his pit bull and he don't have it on a leash. Have you seen him?
No.
I sat right here and looked right out the door and watched him.
You can't report him,
He walks that pit bull. It seems like a nice pit bull.
That's probably why he don't leash him. They probably feel like he won't harm nobody. But dogs are dogs. You never know. A squirrel may be running by and he'll go after this. You never know.
But anyway, so for our final critique, we give the pasta and chicken, Dr. Von's crock pot chicken and pasta.
Different
numbers. I think we did 3. We did 3. Mm-hmm. Mama did a 4. And then the 3 was because of the texture. The taste and the seasonings was good. Mm-hmm. The texture of the pasta was not good. Mm-hmm. The chicken was good. Mm-hmm. And then for the record, for me, for the paparazzi, what is this called? Chocolate cake with German chocolate frosting. Mm-hmm. I gave it a 4 because I thought it was too rich. And you gave it a 5. Lenore gave it a 5.
Mama gave it a.
And Mama gave it a 3.
She's not a chocolate lover, so that's unfair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why should we even have her rate? If you don't like something, why would you rate it? I don't eat chocolate. I give it a 2.
I like German
Really?
Y'all wouldn't even think we loved our mother for the way we talk. We be talking when she was in the hospital. We was like, "Oh Lord Jesus,
Save
bring
her,
her back, Lord,
Lord, don't
bring
let
her."
her die.
And then when she come back, we like, we shouldn't even gave her no.
Why
We
you don't need this?
We shouldn't have gave her no cake in the first place. So
Dang, Mom.
you see how people are. But anyway,
Okay.
But that was our final thing, and this is another Woods Report mukbang.
What's that word again?
Mukbang. That's a like Japanese. They watch people eat and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
All right, everybody.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Stay safe.